All right. So she opens up to me. So so I could easily go over here and get these totes without saying anything to her. But this is an easy opportunity to create some dialogue, and I'm also gauging her interest at the same time. Because you can tell a lot about people's body language and tone of voice and stuff like that. So when I go over, I say, "Excuse me, you mind if I get these toasts behind you?" And she opens up to me, and she's good energy. She looks me up and down, looks me in my face. Oh yeah, sure. I don't mind. Go ahead. And as simple and as little as it sounds, if you know what you're looking at, and you know what you're listening to, you can get a lot out of this little quick little back and forth that we just had. Because an important thing, she opened up to me, means she's facing me face to face. And in terms of body language, that means she's open to receiving what I'm bringing to her at the moment, compared to if she's like her shoulders facing me and she's like looking over, or this is like she's closed off, she's protecting herself, she's away, or she's got her arms folded or something like that. So she's open, she's talking with her hands, so she feels comfortable with me interacting with her. So 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 test the waters a little bit more, and then okay, I did this on purpose. You create interest by showing interest. Just the fact that I came over here and said something to you is gonna have me on your radar now. So I'm gonna let you know I've been checking you out for a while without saying. I've been checking you out for a while. So and this is the direct confidence type approach, where I'm like, I noticed you switched apartments. What happened? Why'd you come over here? You like it a little bit better? And this automatically lets her know, oh, so you see me, you notice me, you notice I was gone, but you never, I never knew you was looking at me. So this creates a little, interest and intrigue. So she, XYZ, it's better over here, less work, bullshit. So I wasn't gonna say it. I was like, I felt like it was too much like a pickup line, even though I thought of it on the spot right before I went up to her. So I'm low key about to turn. And dip on out. But I'm like, nah. Let me go ahead and let her have it. So I kind of look at it, because there's nothing wrong with a little silence. This is something I learned. I had to learn this late. It's nothing wrong with a little bit of silence. And so I'm just kind of gazing at her. I'm giving her a nice little gaze. And I lean into her. And this is like a semi-aggressive move, because now I'm testing how close can I get to you. Do you get uncomfortable when I get close to you? Are you receptive to it? So I come in real close. She's short, I'm tall, so I come in real close. I'm like, every time I see you, I always know it's you. And she lit up a little bit. You know what I mean? She kept it cool, but it's only so much you can hide. So she was like, oh really? I was like, yeah. She was like, how? She's like, is it my hair? And I'm like, no, it ain't your hair. And this why, and this is why I say, react to something that's unique about the particular person, because it makes it more genuine and authentic. She a cute little thing, but she always wear like little high water pants, like kind of like on purpose, and she always wear like these kind of scrunched up socks. So you just notice the socks, you know, is like a little signature thing of hers. So she's like, you know, is it my hair? And I'm like, no, no, no. And I kind of pause, pause, build a little suspense. And I'm like, nah, it's kind of look her up and down. It's your socks. You know what I'm saying? I said, yeah, it's your socks, And she laughs, that kind of breaks this tense moment. And she laughs and it brings a little levity to the situation. And, I laugh back with her, and I wear tall socks. So, I be on my hoop and shit. So I wear my hooper socks. So I'm like, yeah, I wear my socks up high too, She's like, but you got shorts on though, So I see she's really feeling a little interaction. So I'm like, let me slide on up out of here. It was a nice, cute little interaction, but less is more. Don't do too much. Cause I got a rule. I call it the 2-minute drill. Unless I'm cool with you, like we cool, and it ain't all that kind of like standoffish shit. 2-minute maximum is how long you should be talking to a chick. And like I said, honestly, period. If you at the mall, if you at the movies, if you at the gas station, if you at the gas station, and you just happen to slide up on a chick, 2-minute drill. 30 seconds to 2 minutes max. 2 minutes mean the interaction is going really fucking good, and I'm pulling myself away. So I get on up out of there. I'm trying to think, did I ever go back and double back and say anything? I think I did. Like, I think like maybe an hour or two had passed. And I think I went back and on some real casual light shit. Just, it's overnight shift. So it's like probably like 3 in the morning. Everybody kind of, just, nah. So, just like, how you going? You cool? You all good? I said, yeah, I'm cool. What about you? So now this is, this ain't that I'm always trying to holler every time. It ain't always going to be this, thing every time I come over here. And I'm not coming back over here. Like I said, if you're in these situations like school and stuff like that, make women show you that they interested in you before you start bombarding them with your presence. And stop, just because you looking at them right now and you really, picturing what y'all could be doing, cool your jets, slow down. And when I say slow down in the conversation, slow down in how often you interact with her, and slow down in terms of, it might take weeks to build a rapport. It might take months to build a rapport, because people know how people are. And people know that people are full of shit and they only out for themselves. So she know all you thinking about is fucking her. So stop trying to fake it and act like some fucking good guy and smiling and tap dancing and shit, thinking you about to charm her motherfucking pants off, because you're not. And that nice guy approach is baloney. Because you're only doing that because you're scared to say what you really want and approach her and interact with her on that level, not knowing that that's how you're going to get her respect. And it'll save both y'all time, because there's girls out there that look at you and already like you. But since you're over here chasing things that you think you want, you don't want a woman that don't want you. You want to deal with women that already have some kind of interest in you for real. How can you tell if a woman is interested in you? Stop making it hard and stop making it difficult and stop overthinking it. If a woman is looking at you, she's probably intrigued by something about you. And I don't mean looking like you walked into the room and people look up to see who walked in the room and look back down. If you notice a woman breaking her concentration to look at you, in very subtle situations. You just sitting down, you look up, you see somebody looking at you, they're intrigued by you. So look at this. Look at it like this. You in this environment, you're at school, you at work, everybody got to go to work. So you at work, you in the gas station, anywhere. Look at how many people are looking at you and how many people ain't looking at you. And I don't mean like be looking around like saying, I mean like just notice. Notice all the people that's not looking at you. So it should stand out when people are. Just like if a nigga's like just, like, why is this nigga staring at me, cuz? Like you notice because ain't nobody else staring at you. Why this nigga staring at you? You'll be like, nigga, what's up? What's your issue, cuz? So, same thing with women. Like, this woman staring at you for a reason. It might be because you got a booger on your nose. But if you know, like, I'm just gonna talk about me. I'm confident in myself because you have to be confident in yourself. Because if you ain't, what else you got? So I'm confident in myself. I'm 6'5". I'm like 235. You know, and I got good enough sense to know how to present myself in public. So I feel confident when I approach women that it's some level of attraction. So I'm not sitting over here asking you, do you like me? You think I'm cute? You know, no bullshit like that. I like what I see. I'm a grown-ass man. We ain't out here bullshitting like we're sexual creatures. We interact with each other and you know when somebody's interested in you. And women know if they got ass or if they got titties, or they know that men approach them a lot. So the game is cool. Don't be stressing because she's playing this little game and she's acting like, oh, she don't know what's going on. It's your job as the man to direct her. And that's why you gotta have the confidence so that when she's not responding like you think she should, or the response, it ain't an easy back and forth, you got to have the confidence to chill and relax and be able to kind of maneuver this conversation to where it needs to go so you can figure out how you need to interact with her. So, okay, I'm being very vague. So, all right, I got a good one for you. That was pickup lines. I'm gonna give you one more pickup line before I switch topics. Like I said, I don't believe in pickup lines because I say things that are unique to the particular person I'm talking to. So it's this chick. So it's this chick. We've been giving eyes to each other for months, but I've never felt like it was a good, smooth way to slide in and create that, dialogue and see what's really popping. So take it easy, cool your jets, and wait. It's cool. If it don't happen, it's okay. There's plenty out there. There's more women on this planet, way more women on this planet than it is men. It's always gonna be some more out there. So if it don't happen, it's okay. So finally, we link up together. I'm on the first floor, she's on the first floor, and she's like off in the cut, damn near by herself doing her little job. And so I make it a point not to stare. I make it a point to focus on my job, and not insist, oh, I'm trying to do a good job. I'd rather you be checking me out than me checking you out. Because right now in this very, very beginning portion, you got the power. Because I'm trying to get in and show you, what's up. So I don't want to be giving you too much attention. It's like we already know we got a little vibe going. So I don't need to be overdoing it. You don't need to be overdoing it, nigga. I'm telling you. So I go over there, and like I said, I take my time. We've been at work like half the day already, and I ain't slid, So now I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and do it before, one of us get moved around or something. So I go over there and I notice her shit is stacked too high. You know, they tell the people, you know, you stack your totes up this high so I can come and get them. So her shit stacked too high. So I come over there. I was going to slide to her section after I got these over here. She pushed her totes all the way over there to me and came over to where I was, which almost threw off my timing a little bit for real. Like, I was like, oh shit, all right, you know, I see. So this is also a good sign, because you know how you be like, I don't know if that's a sign or not. It's a sign because this is how you need to look at it. If a woman is disgusted by a dude, she will do as much as she can to be invisible. If she is around a dude that she knows is interested in her, that she has zero fucking interest in, she will turn her back. She will act like she's on the phone. She will act like she listens to her music. She'll do anything to make herself as unnoticeable as possible. So anytime a woman starts doing anything out the way around me, I assume she's trying to get noticed. Period. It might be cocky. I might be out my fucking mind, but that's how I think. Because I know for a fact when a woman ain't in it, because I am certain women, and you can tell they are not fucking interested, and it ain't no type of easy way to get to them at all. And sometimes I'll be like, shit, I'm gonna bust a move anyway, and it ain't nothing happening. So when a woman start putting herself around yourself and start assisting you and helping you out and being very friendly, some people are friendly, but fuck that, don't be friendly with me. That's how you need to be. Don't be friendly with me, because I don't believe in men and women being friends. That's the next topic, so just pick up on it. So she bring me the toast over there, and instead of me rushing what I want to do, no, I'm going at my pace. I know what I'm gonna do. So she brings the toast on there. Thank you. She goes back to her station. So this girl is real thick, like, you know, unique thick. You know, like the way her shit sit, you don't see it everywhere. It's a lot of girls with fat asses, but you know, it's the ones that just stand out. So she real thick. She got a cool little face, and she got a nice, cool little like vibe. Like she be showing it off because she always wear the real tight, like stretchy pants, but she be low key about it at the same time. So I'm not gonna come over here and do the introduction like, yo, my name's so and so. Nope, you already feeling me. We've been eyeing each other for months. Let's get to it. You know what I mean? Let's see what's really up. So I slide into her and I come closer, and I'm fucking with you. Because I want to know, do you like me for me? Do you like my personality? So I'm gonna give you a good little dose of my personality, and I'm gonna show you what I'm on, and I'm gonna show you what I'm on. I'm gonna show you who I am. I'm gonna show you my style, and I'm gonna show you that I'm on that shit. I'm trying to get to it, so that if you ain't with it, I ain't gonna keep coming over here. I ain't gonna mess with you. I just move on. But if you participate, it's like that. So I kind of get real comfortable, real casual. I kind of just, like, I come over there, I grab the toast, I kind of just slide them over to my little cart. I come over there and I'm gazing at her a little bit because she feeling me. This is why. This ain't like I'm walking up to a chick, I don't know if she feeling me. I'm just trying to get some going. This is something I already know been staring at me all the fucking time. So, you know, I'm seeing, you know, so she you know, she cool. So I slide into it, and when you slide in, I slid in like I'm about to say something to you. And like I said, I'm tall, so she's short, so I have to come down to you so you can hear what I'm saying. So I slide in, I said, and I'm being funny, I was like, don't tell nobody I told you this, but I heard, you know, somebody went to HR and they was complaining about you. And I'm trying my best to be dead ass, you know, because she don't know me. We never spoke before, so she still really don't know who I am and what I'm on. But, you know, I'm turned up at the same time. So, she kind of looking at me. She trying to read me, so I'm trying to hold my face tight, like just stale face, like So she kind of like, nigga, whatever. I'm like, yeah, like I'm just trying to let you know, I don't even want you to be like, in the dark about it or whatever. She like, I'm like, hey, don't say there ain't nobody tell you. So now she feeding in, because I'm about to back off. I'm about to dip off, and I'm really playing my cards. I'm trying to see. I want her to bite. Like, come on, bite, girl, so I can finish this thing off. So she like, who said something? I'm like, come on, man. I can't tell you that, but I can tell you what they said. And this is what I'm trying to get to, So she's like, she looking at me, she grinning. She feeling this whole little interaction because it ain't boring. So what they say. So now while I'm saying this, I kind of slide back a little bit. So when she said what they say, I slide back in a little bit, and I'm like, I pause, and I pause, and I like, they said you've been wearing inappropriate clothes to work. Because she wearing these tight ass stretchy pants that got all that ass just out. So her reaction is real cool, it's not a giggle, but it's like a, nigga, you think you funny, like in a sense of like, she like it, like, okay, might have made her tingle a little bit. And then to back up off of it, she had like a little t-shirt, like a graphic tee on. Just to back up off of it, I pulled back. I'm like, I think it might be your shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to kind of like pull back and not feed all into the fact that you got all this ass back here, So boom, hit her with that. The ice is broke. It's almost like storybook at this point. We've been staring at each other, wait for the perfect moment, come over with some cool shit. Everybody's feeling it. I sit down, cop a squat. We just rapping, getting to know each other. Where you from? You got kids. How old is you? And we just kind of, it ain't an interview. Okay, let me not go too fast, I guess. Let me not go too fast because niggas will take this shit out of context and start interviewing chicks. So after I do all the cool shit, I'm like, so what's your name? She tell me her name. And she got like a dude name. So I'm going to mess with you now because I want to be, you want to be on top of the situation. You want to be like, if she can't handle you pushing her buttons a little bit in a fun, like little jokey way, you don't want to be bothered with her no way. Because you don't want to, a chick that like you is going to enjoy the fact that you know how to be playful without being silly. And make her laugh without telling jokes all the fucking time. So she tell me her name, and let's just say for the sake of the video, not putting her out there, let's say her name is Bobby. I know this chick's name is Bobby. It was some triplets at my school. One of them name was Bobby. So she was like, Bobby. I'm like, oh damn, Bobby. I'm like, okay, all right. And she kind of looked like, well, like, man, so like, how you do that? Like, you got like a nickname? And so she kind of trying to see where I'm going, but I'm being silly though. But she like, I ain't got no nickname. I'm like, I mean, so that's ain't that kind of awkward? Like, when you get into it and you're like, ooh, Bobby, ooh, damn, don't stop, Bobby. Like, I don't want to say Bobby. So, for real though. But this is me putting my intentions out there in the open. I'm not coming at you on some roundabout shit. I'm coming at you already like it's okay, and it's not in a degrading way. I'm not coming at you like this in a degrading way. We checking each other out. We got mutual interest in each other. And like I said, I'm a grown man. You a grown woman. You got a whole bunch of ass. I know dudes approach you all the time. So this is the reason why you don't want to focus on all that. Let it be known. I see it. I like it. I want it. But let's not focus on that. Let's focus on do I like you? Because I don't like nobody that don't like me. Like, that don't make sense. I don't care how good you look. If you ain't interested in me, why would I want to talk to you? This is called getting chose. Wait till the chick chews up on you and then you go. So so now I do that, and like I said, it's because it's unique to the situation. She tell me her name, and I'm like, damn, this is what I really think. In my head, I really think like this. I really be like, you got a chick with a dude name, and you gotta be like, ooh, Bobby, yeah, don't say like that. Is weird, like can I just call you like B baby, or like baby B, or give me something better than Bobby, So, but now back off. This ain't Comic View, you ain't the joke man. So what's your name? We just did that. So and don't and that's why I say, like, confidence can be just simple. Like, confidence is like, I don't have to come with some crazy unique shit all the fucking time. So you from KC? You from here? No, I'm from down south. Oh, word. Now you got conversation. When you come up here, how long you been up here? You know what I'm saying? Like X, Y, and Z. And let her talk. See, after it's your job as a man to approach. Period. Like, sometimes women will be so aggressive to approach you. I'm not really into that unless they real smooth about it. And if they real smooth about it, that might be dangerous and scary too. But most times chicks will just like look at you or just come around you or do indirect conversation with you to let you know, I would like you to start talking to me. So let her talk, and while she's talking, you want to be paying attention while being in the moment. Be there. Like, sit down, relax. Don't this is a good one. When you're talking to a chick, especially in these environments, do not be looking around while you talking. Because I know, especially if she's a cool little chick and she giving you play, you kind of want to look around and see who see you, doing your little thing. Don't do that. Because rather she see you and she notice it or not, subconsciously, you are pulling yourself away from what's happening, and it'll be a detachment. Whether you know it or whether she really know it outright, subconsciously, you'll be detached from what's happening, and the vibe won't be as good as it should be. So when y'all talking, be there. You don't have to stare at her in her face the whole time, but make eye contact with her, and make good eye contact with her. Like, when you make eye contact with her, make it count. But while you talking to her, while she's talking, check her out a little bit. Like, check her face out, and not like looking for flaws and shit like that. Just like admire her face. Like, got pretty lips. See how she talk, how she roll her lips when she talk. See her expressions. See what makes her smile and what make her, kind of reminisce a little bit. And when you notice her reminisce, ask her, what? So is that something special to you? Was that something that happened on that day? And look her up and down a few times, while she's talking, almost awkwardly, like low key, like if she's talking and she's just real comfortable and just talking to you, because you ain't trying to sit there and listen to a chatterbox. Just look her up and down, like slow, like just check her all the way out and look back up at her and look at her like you really want to get with her, and then just kind of like control the conversation, because she should be asking you some shit too, because you don't want no chatterbox who think it's all about her, who's just talking the whole time. This could be a chick that just like attention, just is bored, or it's just playful, like just like playing with niggas. So if she's interested, she'll be asking you some shit too. You know, you from here? How old are you? You got kids? You know, and you can tell how this chick perceives you by the type of questions she do and don't ask you, and stuff she allows you to say without her being apprehensive. Like when I said the shit about, ooh, damn, man, Bobby, damn, what you be like, ooh, Bobby, that feels so good. She didn't like, even if she feeling you a little bit, she might be like, don't go there on some bullshit like that. She wasn't like that. She just laughed like, why you doing me like that? Why you coming at me like that? She's feeling all this shit. She's feeling the fact that I'm coming at her on the sexual side without being like aggressive and derogatory about it. Like, you know, so that means she sees me as a dude who she could have sex with because she's comfortable with me introducing sexual concepts to her early on in our interaction. And this ain't no big deal. This ain't some big end goal. This is just to say, I don't believe in men and women being friends. Because, and I want your opinion on this. Do you think men and women can be friends? And if you disagree with me, tell me why. You know, that's cool. I want to know. Because I get it. Yeah, friends. But the female friends that I have, we've all had sex multiple times. Like, it's women out there that maybe I only had sex with one time, and probably that's because we didn't keep in touch. So we ain't, you know, we basically like strangers. We don't, if I saw them in public, they probably act like they don't see me. So when I say, oh, that's my friend, we have fucked, we can fuck, and most likely later on in the future we will fuck. So this is the thing in terms of friends. You don't fuck your friends. Like, the term friend, you got to think about the word friend. Friend is a very strong word. I have 2 friends, and I don't call them friends, they brothers. You know, we ain't blood brothers, but these are my friends. It's an insult to your real friends to call these little people you got on the sideline friends. So I know women like to play the word game, but these are either, call it what it is, these are niggas in the friend zone. These are niggas that's trying to fuck that you ain't letting fuck, and they waiting until eventually you let them. These ain't your motherfucking friends. And like I told somebody, that don't mean they ain't your homies. That don't mean they ain't down for you. That mean they ain't got your back. That don't mean that they really ain't got some type of genuine love for you. But they're not your friends. They niggas that want to get at you. And this is important because people ask, oh, well, can you have friends when you're in a relationship? How can you be friends with a nigga that want to fuck you? That don't make sense. And women always say, well, I'm a control. That's the whole point. Now you don't control your friends. See, friends are people that are like, have mutual interest in each other. You know, they interact with each other on a mutual level. A friend isn't somebody that wants more than you're willing to give them and you're keeping them at bay. That's not a friend. So this is a nigga that want to fuck. You might like interacting with him, but you don't see him like that. So can men and women be friends? No. Because what is it if you're an attractive woman, you attracted to me, I'm attracted to you, we like each other's company, we have great conversation, we go out and do stuff together, we, like, why wouldn't that, like, that doesn't make sense. How does that not turn into more? Oh, you have to be more mature. You have to just be able to, what kind of nigga think a woman is fine and sexy, likes talking to her, likes her company, gets along with her, and don't want to fuck, unless the woman ain't as attractive as she thinks she is. if you completely unattracted to somebody, then yes, I think you can be friends. Like as a dude, I've developed a couple cool friendships with certain women that I had zero physical attraction to. And even with that, just the fact that they're female, sometime you'll just think like, wonder how she looks sucking this dick. She probably do it. You know what I'm saying? That ideal still comes across your head every now and then, but I'm not gonna do it. And I've even had situations with people who, like, let's say you friends with a chick that's gay, and she like she ain't a girly gay. So you think you can just be cool. She's still a woman at the end of the day. You know, science and DNA and, you know, the human body works a certain way no matter how you want to present yourself to the public. So even I've been friends where you notice, yeah, this person got, this person might even have like hella chicks. Like this might be a gay chick who like is a real player and got like a lot of chicks. But the fact that y'all are friends, which means y'all can talk, y'all interact, y'all can do stuff together, you got they back, this will make a woman low-key fall in love with you. This is why you can't be friends with a woman, because let's say you a man like me. I'm gonna say me for example. You physically attracted to me. I might be more your type than the dudes that are really pursuing you. Let's say that. Let's say on a physical level, you like me physically more than you like the guys that are actually actively pursuing you. But I'm not coming at you like that. We just cool. We just friends. I would never go there with him. Okay, you say that. So you're always comparing the dudes trying to get at you to me, and they don't measure up. So low key, you playing with them, and you in my friend zone, hoping I go there with you. Low key. So we spend time together. We can talk. We can interact with each other. We could even lay in the same bed and literally be like, not on, like, you face that way, I'm gonna face this way. I just don't want to sleep on the floor type shit. My back is turned, your back is turned, and we ain't, or you know, we ain't. I'm just asleep. I wake up, get dressed, we gone. The comfort that she will feel with you, and the way that she will be so open with you, she will be so much like kind of almost at your mercy, where it's up to you to be responsible and not take advantage of it. But she'll fall in love with you. How can a woman not fall in love with a man who wants nothing but the best for her? Does anything and everything, goes out of his way just to see her succeed. She finds him very appealing. He knows all of her like little inner workings and stuff like that. They have this huge, crazy connection and bond. What do you think is going to happen? How can you even be in a relationship? How can you be in a relationship? Let me get this right. I know where I want to go. How can you be in a relationship with another man that you find less interesting and less attractive than your friend? You were taking advantage of somebody at that point in terms of the dude that you're actually dating or in a relationship with. That doesn't even make sense, because no woman in her right mind will be comfortable with a man having a friend who is more attractive than her and has a better relationship with her man than she does. That nigga's on some pimp shit. Men and women can't be friends. And any nigga, this is what I'm trying to tell my young homies and niggas in general. Don't play the friend role. The young lady that I said I went up to, yeah, that's where I want to be. Let me see. Let me get it right. I'm gonna get it right. There we go. Let's keep it right there. The young lady I said I went up to, and I was like, every time I see you, I always know it's you, right? So, not forcing nothing. I've seen her around a few times, but she a little, you know, you can't judge a book by a cover. Just because a woman is a small woman and seems unassuming, she can know how to, I don't want to use the word manipulate in a visceral kind of way, but manipulate men in a way where she can keep men at bay. She knows how to keep men at bay, where she knows how to give you a little smile, she knows how to give you a little giggle without letting you get her all riled up and showing a whole lot of interest, you know, even though I did get her like that on the first one. So little time has passed, you know, you might say something, you might nod, you might, like, when y'all pass each other, you know, what's up with it, keep it pushing. So back in like the same area, same location, same area, exact same location, right? Let me spark this thing. So same area, same location. I approach her. I don't remember how the whole thing kicked off, but I was coming in, you know, being kind of cocky, to be straight honest, because I see what she on. I see she's the type, she like dealing with like kind of like the nice boys and stacking up her little pile of friends. A woman loves to be rescued by a hero type man. And what I mean like that in this real world scenario, like we at work, is she wants some guy who knows how to come in and tear her little walls down, you know, in terms of her boundaries, and knows how to penetrate her defenses and gets her in this open, I'm so lost in his appeal. You know, she wants you to come in and be that guy who just has her wrapped up in everything that you got going on and be wrapped around your friend. She wants someone to come in and give her that excitement. Well, I'm fighting this phone over here, y'all. This phone. I gotta give me like a tripod or something, yo. Alright. So she wants you to figure out how to get through. And this ain't some ongoing, like, all the time I'm playing this game. No. This is you being confident enough to be patient and understand timing is everything. So you got to be ready to go when it's time. Like, when these little openings come, like, you like, man, this is the perfect time to go say something. Go say something. So I was saying something. I was like, I could tell I was being cocky, because I was like, so you want to be my new work wife? And she laughing, because it's like such a, like, you know, I know this ain't how the other little guys she talked to be talking to her. So she work wife. She kind of looks around in her head. You can be my new work friend. I damn near got offended. I was like, what? Like, who you talking? Like, I think I even said, who you talking to? I think I actually said that to her. Like, who you talking to? Like, work friend? I told her, I was like, I'm not one of these little boys you be walking around here with. And she almost looking at me like, God damn. Is that so? And that's right. So, so we was kind of going back and forth, and I'm almost kind of like putting my foot down, but not like in an aggressive, like, don't come at me, that kind of way. In a light, like, I'm not one of these little boys you be walking around here with. I think, you know, I'm kind of coming at it like, okay, I see where you coming from. I see where you coming from. And I'm like being, you know, you being cool about it. This is what I told one of my young homies. When you in doubt, and this ain't when it comes to talking with girls, this is like in any situation, anything. When you are in doubt, one of the best things, like in terms of how you carry yourself and how you present yourself in a situation, be cool and confident. And I don't mean cool like bobbing your head. I mean cool and relaxed, like cool and confident. Like if you're in a weird situation, you don't know what to do, instead of looking around or putting your head down, just be like, all right. And I am bobbing my head because shit, sometimes it's like, that's all you got. Like, that's cool. It's all good. And that's what I mean. Like, don't be sad. Don't be frustrated. Don't be annoyed. If a chick does not respond to you the way you want and you talking to her or any situation, cool and confident. Just, it's all good. You hold the door for a chick and she don't say thank you. Instead of, it's all good. I see you, shawty. Little rude thing. It's all good. So I slide out. Now time has passed. Maybe even a couple months. Maybe like 2 months done passed. At least 6 weeks since the last time we done interacted, besides us passing and kind of nodding from time to time. So things line up, let it line up. We in the break room. I rarely go to the third floor break room. I was on the third floor, I already had my lunch in there, so I went. This is a natural interaction. I see her warming up her food. I go to a microwave not too far from her. Not right next to her, not too far from her. I put mine in. This is talk about, when I say be confident is, how do I explain this to like somebody who ain't understanding what I'm saying? When you see like a basketball player that's confident, they might not rush to do shit. They might relax you can just tell it's like a comfort they have. So let's say you're not that confident. Let's say you are nervous. So let's say you're not that confident, you are nervous. Plant your feet. Take a breath. Ask yourself, what's your name? Say your name in your head. You. All right, you here. This is what it is, all right? Let's go, let's get it. So I look over, I'm just like, I'm kind of checking her shit. If she noticed me, cool. If she don't, cool. So what you got? I look good. And you know, so she say what it is. I ain't even paying attention to what she really saying. I warm my stuff up. I think we have like a little low-key small talk, nothing major. Kind of like, because like I said, she has her defenses up. She knows how to keep me in that bay. When you dealing with a woman who is got her walls up a little bit and she's showing interest, but she's not really receiving what you bring into her, one of the worst things you can do is keep throwing stuff at her. You know, what you want to do is show your interest and your intentions and let her respond to that. And if she doesn't respond, you don't want to deal with her anyway. So I put my food in, and I'm kind of trying to gauge. I'm trying to gauge, is she done? Is she about to dip? Because you don't want to stop people from what they're doing, pull people back. You want to keep the shit flowing smooth. So it looked like she about to wrap up and get to where she's going. So I'm like, where you sitting at? Why would I ask you? No, it's certain times, depending on the interaction and depending on the type of vibe you got with the woman, it's okay to say, you mind if I sit with you, for lunch while we eat? Sometimes that's cool. But when a woman's being difficult, You don't want to be asking for permission. You don't want to be in the subservient role. You don't want to be the one like I'm hoping you accept me. I'm hoping you receive me. When a woman is being difficult, you kind of want to quote unquote tame her by cracking the whip. And cracking the whip is you being assertive in what you trying to do. So where you sitting at? She's of course gonna be loopy about it. I don't know, I gotta find a spot. But don't come sit with me though. She actually said that. Don't come sit with me though. I laughed a little bit. I had to. It was funny. I'm like, girl, quit playing. She's don't sit with me. I'm like, all right, just all right. So I finished warming my stuff up, go get a drink, and while I'm doing this, see, I'm maneuvering. I'm going to get a drink. I'm keeping my field of vision open. I'm not looking for her. My neck is not on the swivel. I'm not eyes up over the crowd. As I'm walking, I'm trying to see if I can catch her. Where she's at? Where is she at? I'm doing my thing because you don't know if she's looking and seeing you, and you don't want her to see you looking for her. Oh, this nigga won't me. That's gonna make her play more games with you. If she see you like you done came over to talk to her while y'all warming up y'all food, and she see you going about your business like it ain't nothing and you ain't thinking about her no more, that's gonna make her more intrigued. Naturally. It's not a trick, it's not some game, it's just normal. So, and on top of that, people see you. When there's an attractive woman in the room, everybody sees her and everybody watches her. So if you approach her, people see you and they're watching you. And I learned that from somebody. So, but this is a true thing. So me, like I said, I'm 6'5", so I kind of like when I'm in like the area, people just, it's like a big ass dude right here. Like you can't help but to see me when I'm walking through the crowd or I'm coming around the corner or something like that. It just kind of catch people off guard sometimes. So it's an attractive woman, this big ass dude over here. People see you talking to her, and it's kind of, people be curious, people are nosy, and people be entertained by this kind of shit. I be entertained. I be seeing niggas go up to chicks, and I be peeping the scene, seeing how she looking, seeing how she responding to him, seeing if the new dude look nervous and goofy, or if he on some cool shit. So, always be cool, be confident. I'm focused on my mission. I'm trying to get me a nice little pop to go with my food. But as I'm going, okay, I peep her. I see where she's at. I sit next to her, not in front of her. Because to be perfectly honest, sitting in front of somebody, like across the table, it's cool because y'all can like look at each other and all this shit. But one, we at lunch, right? Take note of this. We at lunch. Sitting in front of somebody, now you all in their face and all in their mouth while they trying to eat. That's not really cool, because when people eat, they know stuff is spilling out, and now it makes people self-conscious. And this table is a barrier between us. I've now created a barrier, which subconsciously is going to be a barrier in our conversation and in our interaction and in our whole little vibe. So I sit next to her, but it's gaps between the seat because of the whole COVID shit. But I sit next to her too because it creates a little more distance, in a sense of I'm not trying to be right all up on you like that, because you ain't showing me no love, no way, boo. So I sit down, boom, get my little food out, kind of get myself situated. I ain't said nothing to her yet. I'm not in no rush. And I also want to peek. She could easily just get up and dip. So you don't want to sit down, yo, what's up with this? I'll holler at you. You don't want to be like that. That's not a good look, son. So I sit down, I get my little stuff situated, take a swig, stir my little food up. She's still right here. So I'm boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. And this is why I say be patient, relax. Don't be in a rush. Because you rushing ain't going to make nothing happen no faster or make the thing no better. And it ain't going to make her like you no more. It's just going to let her know he rushing for a reason. He rushing because he up to something. Like, that's gonna make a woman think you up to something when you rushing, because it's like, I'm just trying to get some pussy real quick. I don't want nobody to see me real. It's not a good look. Be relaxed. And this is the confidence. If you're confident, you'll be relaxed. You take your time. You'll let things kind of just happen naturally. So I look over. She done pulled like all her shit out. So I'm like, that's like some foreign stuff. What you eating? Create the conversation off of natural stuff that's actually happening at the moment. So she said the name. I'm not really paying attention. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just trying to break the ice and create some dialogue back and forth. So she's on her phone watching something. And I can tell she's going out her way to act like, oh, I'm watching this. I'm not listening to you. I can tell she's doing that. So, okay, what you watching? I'm gonna fuck with you. This the thing. Don't be afraid to pick at women. Don't be afraid to tease them and mess with them a little bit. It's okay. They like it. Don't be afraid to be a bit of a jerk, like, and just kind of taunt them. This how you taunt people, like, I see, like, taunt her a little bit. So what you watching? Okay. While we was talking, like, I asked her about a little food. How your night going? I'm bored. She's like, I'm kind of bored. I'm tired. It's a little slow. So I'm like, shit, what you watching over there? She's like, oh, Law and Order. What? That's what I thought in my head. I'm like, you watching Law and Order? I'm like, that's why you bored. She kind of laughed a little bit. That's good, because that ain't no motherfucking joke for real. That's just like, it's a joke, but if somebody like you, they'll laugh at them than anything you say. And that's the whole point. Even though she's acting difficult. My baby's in the window. So I'm like, that's why you bored. So even though she's acting quote unquote difficult, if somebody like you, they'll laugh at them than anything you say. And that's the whole point. That's why you don't want to be rushing and forcing conversation and forcing a lot of back and forth, because it's not needed. If a woman likes you, she just really want to be in your presence. It's not about you talking to her all the time and stuff. So if you sit there and be too talkative, even if she do like being in your presence, it'll get like, she can tell you trying to sell yourself to her, instead of just understanding, I'm that nigga. I know you like being around me, so just be around me. So my little babies is up there in the window. So shit, I'm at 58 minutes. I damn near been talking for an hour. So I'm gonna cut this and I'm gonna see what happened with this. We're gonna go from there. Player talk, nigga. What it do?